Hello, welcome to Designed for Recovery, the platform where we explore how design shapes our healthcare spaces and in turn shape our lives in a way we have never imagined. I am Lowo Adeyemi. Today, I will explain how meticulously considered design transform clinical spaces into nurturing landscape where every facet alleviates apprehension and cultivates joy. If you are a healthcare leader or project stakeholder, this episode will present established strategies and return on investment driven outcome for your investment in child centric design. Before we go ahead in today's episode, I want to appreciate those who have taken time, energy, resources in listening and watching all our weekly episode. I want to say big thank you to you. Imagine you are a kid. Hospitals can feel like a scary alien world. But what if those spaces could become places of wonder, where MRI machine transform into pirate ship, waiting room feels like playground, and even air horns with interactive magic? That is exactly what is happening in pediatric hospital worldwide. Let's unpack how play and empathy are rewriting the story of healthcare for kids. So, today we will explore three fundamental pillars: play-centric spatial programming, seamlessly integrated interactive technology, and family-oriented supportive zone. Those are the three key pillars we will examine in this episode. I will draw upon case studies, performance metrics, and implementation frameworks pertinent to your forthcoming project. Before we look into these three key pillars, let's consider the pediatric spatial psychology and return on investment, the clinical anxiety, and the impact of design. We must know that clinical environments are common with stressor, sterile finishes, unfamiliar auditory stimuli, and complex wayfinding that compound pediatric anxiety. Research has shown that as many as 70% children endure considerable distress during hospitalization. So, as healthcare architects, we possess capacity to intervene at spatial level to mitigate anxiety, reduce the average length of stay, and enhance patient satisfaction scores. Let me share with you this performance metric. Facility that adopt child-focused design principles observe an impressive 15% reduction in average length of stay and a significant 20% in HPAHPS scores. That is, a standardized, publicly reported survey of patient experience with hospital care among the family cohorts. We must know that therapeutic design harnesses the power of color, form, and interactive element to transform hospital experience. For instance, a specific pediatric hospital employs a rainbow corridor effect, which has shown to diminish the preoperative anxiety by 30% and enhance staff reported cooperation by 25%. Let's jump into the three key pillars. And the first of this pillar is play-centric spatial programming. Under these, I will highlight three strategies with probable recommendations. And the number one strategy is thematic circulation strategy. Designing corridors as thematic narrative engenders a journey rather than just transition. Certain hospitals employ curated models such as LED cove lighting, bespoke graphics, and diverse flooring pattern to captivate all the senses. The recommendations: design ceiling height ranging from 9 to 12 feet, meticulously crafted to evoke an atmosphere of luxury and magnificence. Carefully select high performance wall covering, which is designed to meet antimicrobial performance standards, featuring integrated graphics and enhanced aesthetics appeal. The second strategy under this first pillar is the activity and sensory alcove. We must know that active alcove disrupts monotony and enhance spectrum of choices available. So I would recommend 6 to 8 alcove per 1000 square feet of corridor space. Each alcove featuring engaging puzzle walls and sensory ports that are equipped with customizable lighting and immersive soundscape. What are the material standards for this strategy? We can make use of impact resistant panels, specifically adapted for high traffic areas. The third strategy under this first pillar is a narrative wayfinding system. Unlike what we have in some adult healthcare spaces, pediatric health spaces should be more engaging. The use of playful moral character is encouraged. So narrative wayfinding transforms signage into an engaging storytelling experience. For example, the use of animal footprints, vibrant color zones, and playful moral characters intuitively guide children through their surroundings. Numerous facilities have adopted this innovative approach, resulting in a remarkable 40% reduction in lost child incidents. So, what is the action point for this strategy? We must coordinate the establishment of brand guidelines, adhere to accessibility standards, and specification for durability during the schematic design phase. For the second pillar is integrated interactive technologies. I will explain two tools that can be integrated into our healthcare facility. One of them is immersive projection mapping. Projection mapping on floors and walls cultivates dynamic environments that react to movement. When this system is used or implemented in pre-ops and waiting areas, it can yield a significant reduction of observed pain behaviors during minor procedures. What is the action point for this highlight? We can integrate a ceiling-mounted PTZ projectors featuring 1080 pixel resolution. The second tool is integration of augmented reality, commonly known as AR. Augmented reality morale is more than just physical engagement. Patients can use hospital-provided tablets to scan wall art, thereby unlocking immersive narratives. This has increased voluntary reading and engagement with literacy initiative by a remarkable 35%. The action point is that healthcare facility stakeholders need to partner with augmented reality vendors in the early stage of design development to ensure robust support for network infrastructure. And finally, the third pillar, which is the family-centric support zones. And under this, I will discuss three key highlights. Number one is in-room adaptability. Patient room must be adaptable for families. For example, we can incorporate pull-out sleeper sofa, modular desk, and concealed storage solution. I recommend for a minimum footprint of 130 square feet per room to ensure both compliance with regulation and the comforts of the occupants. One of the action points we can implement to make this place more comfortable is the installation of at least one hardwired data port for each bed, accompanied by two USB ports in every family area. We can also employ sound attenuating glazing to ensure privacy. The second highlight under this last pillar is the dedicated family lounge. Central lounges provide designated area for sibling play, meeting room for parents, and tranquil respite pods. We can incorporate access control mechanism to enhance security. In one particular initiative, the utilization of lounge was associated with a remarkable 25% decrease in indicators of familial stress. For the third highlight, which is captioned outdoor healing spaces, this is vital. Secured garden serves to reestablish familial connection with natural world. So incorporating universal design pathways, shaded structures, and sensory-rich planting enhances the experience. Research indicates the correlation between exposure to natural environment and remarkable recovery metrics. So those are the three fundamental pillars in designing pediatric clinic or hospital. Remember, transforming pediatric environments necessitates a confluence of expertise, empirical evidence, and innovative thinking. All of these are not fantasy. It is the future of pediatric care. By designing spaces that honor children, we are not just building a better hospital, we are building hope. If you are contemplating on embarking a new healthcare project, let us join forces. You can connect with us via the link placed at the show note. Thank you for joining me on this episode today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, listen to them, send your review or comments. I'll be glad to get feedbacks from you. And until next time when we shall meet again, stay curious, stay kind, and remember, sometimes the best medicine is not just in a syringe, it is in a smile. Thank you. God bless. See you next time.